Итак, ребята, рад вас всех приветствовать, с вами Леон. Началом на Escape, извините. Леон, и прохождение игра престолов. Так, вот называется Гарда. Так, это вот 9-я часть, что там? Ну, недалеко будет уже юбилейная. Так, жаровня.
I used to think it was called south of the wall.
Так, поговорить, посетитель. Кузнец. Так, посетитель.
Don't forget to practice swords.
А, я даже нажал, он сразу ролик начал. Окей.
It's good to see you. They told me you were at the weirwood tree. Wasn't sure you'd be back in time.
I never expected to see you here.
По-моему, отсюда закончили.
I've business with the Night's Watch. A delivery of ironwood shields to keep you all out of harm's way. That settles it then?
Aye, the delivery looks in order.
Oh, the gods do grant miracles. You look well, nephew. I'm told you're a ranger now. That's good.
Uncle?
Things aren't going well at Ironrath, Garrett.
I know.
Да.
I heard the news about Ethan.
I wasn't there when it happened.
Кстати, не скажу, игра очень интересная, прям.
Not having to see our Lord struck down with such barbarity. But House Forrester is nothing if not resilient.
Please tell me there's a plan. But we can't let them get away with this.
Здесь выйдет, обещали третий сезон, да. Мы даже в этом году смотрим.
Do you recall Lord Forrester's last words to you? Just before he died, Gregor's final command, spoken to you in confidence.
It was a secret he only wanted you to hear.
He told you the North Grove must never be lost.
Do you know something?
I've been reading his journals, scouring the legends for any clue what Lord Forrester knew. I think I found the answer. He describes a fortification, a protected citadel of sorts, hidden from the world, one filled with great power. It was scattered among his notes. Almost an obsession, a vital secret he protected at all costs. I know it's a lot to take in, but Lord Forrester's notes leave no doubt it's real. He speaks of it as if he'd seen it himself. Somewhere north of the wall. And you must find it, Garrett. The search won't be easy, but you're a Tuttle. Our Lord knew you wouldn't fail him.
Somewhere north of the wall. That's not a lot to go on, Uncle. How am I supposed to find it?
The first chance you get to head north, take it.
And then?
You leave the Night's Watch behind, and strike out on your own. This is no small request I make. I know that.
I agree, Uncle. But how?
A brave answer,
Да пофиг как, идем уже. Что делать?
This will help guide you. I found it hidden in Lord Forrester's
помните,
strongbox.
мы в прошлом части закончили того, что мы карту рассматривали.
What is that?
A page from our Lord's journal, but one he tore out and kept separate. Why? I don't know.
It's a map. To the North Grove.
Aye.
I used to be frightened of weirwood trees. Well, before I was a man grown. I swear. I actually could hear them whispering sometimes.
Надо все нажать.
You said it was a citadel of some kind. Could this be it? No. No, it couldn't be that easy. It's hidden here somewhere. This looks familiar.
What is it, Garrett?
Talia gave me this. Before I left.
Oh. Wait. Lord Forrester gave Ethan a similar one as well. Roderick too. I wonder.
Что если что?
Hear the weirwoods whisper.
Лучше пошерчать дерево.
Bloody ice dragon. Gods be good. Now that I would love to see.
Look, да, кстати, точно.
There's a clasp.
It must open.
Ну, какой-то догадливый, просто капитан очевидность.
I had no idea this was inside. Another werewood.
But why?
Maybe it's a key to solving the map.
Давайте, используем. Сейчас будем их крутить в разные стороны. Крутим, как получится. Еще раз слева.
A perfect fit. Maybe it's telling us where to look on the map.
Надо было раз справа повернуть. Ну, ладно. Я люблю сложности. Тебе создавать. Да. Фак.
Well, that doesn't look right. Maybe try another.
А здесь пойдем клон. Ну-ка, подожди, не будет. Ну-ка, это подходит или нет? Не девчат.
Oh, it's the whole map that has to turn.
Ага.
Aye.
Это мы раньше не догадались.
The werewood's mouth. Uncle, whatever this place is, the North Grove must be near.
There's only one way to find out. Here, take this map. Everything we hold dear may well depend on your success. It's a lot to put on your shoulders. The lives of a whole house.
Я сделал все, что
I'll try,
мне
uncle.
вот так надо говорить.
It's no small task. I'm still just a squire.
I know what I'm asking of you, but I know you're up to the challenge. God's watch over you. You're the son I never had.
Let's go, Gareth.
I don't know. Probably like little shards or something.
Wait, so
Так,
like a weapon?
Коттер
Well,
и
your
фильм.
piss is like any other liquid, I reckon.
И к этому же.
Mine's mostly ale.
Вот Коттером поговорить.
And if it froze on the way down the wall?
Пошли.
Well, that was rather mysterious. A stranger arrives and you're chatting him up.
Someone said it was your uncle looking for you. Well, what did he want?
Looked like you two had a lot to talk about.
Must have been important to come to Castle Black.
It's a
Отлично.
family matter. I'd just as soon keep it private.
So it's secret then?
It looked like he gave you something.
It was nothing. Let's go and celebrate.
Already keeping secrets from your brothers, eh?
Garrett's right. The wall's gonna melt before we get up there. Come on.
Когда поднялись. Поднимаемся на какую-то стену. И сейчас мы выходим, и такая Лара Крофт. Ага, они ждали меня. Тут же
There are
опять
so many
какой-то
guests
другого
already
персонажа.
arriving. And have you seen the wedding decorations they put up in the
Мира
gardens?
Форрестер,
So
королевская
beautiful.
гавань.
You know, we're as lucky as she is. Marjorie was but a lady when we were sent to serve at Highgarden. But in just a few days' time, we'll be attending to a queen at a royal feast. Where we're standing, we'll be able to see everyone. And everyone will be able to see us.
Sarah, it will be Marjorie's day, not ours.
I know. I didn't mean anything by it. I've been meaning to
Знаете,
say
вроде бы какое-то
what I
разнообразие, что
told
оно
you
как-то
about
скучное
my
кажется.
family. I hope I didn't make a mistake in trusting you.
Sarah, you should be careful who you trust around here. Secrets can be dangerous in the wrong hands.
I'll certainly be more careful in the future. Hold on, look. There he is.
Lord Morgrin?
No, next to him. Lord Tarwick.
Еще бы назвали
I don't want
Лорд
to be a handmaiden
Таврия.
forever. And this
Всё
wedding
круто.
may be the best chance of meeting a husband I'll ever have. I have to go talk to him. Marjorie won't notice it for a few minutes longer. Could you make an excuse for me? Please. I'm not asking for much.
Чё, блин, не буду лгать ради...
I won't stop you, Sarah. But I won't make
Правильно,
excuses
что
for
лгать?
you either.
Не,
I don't know how many more
неправильно
chances I'll
считаю.
get. Please, just don't tell Marjorie.
Вранье плохо заканчивается. Она пришла. Он в натуре на кого-то... Давайте пойдем к нему. Он в натуре на кого-то бомжа похож.
What are you doing here?
I know I shouldn't be here.
Тут,
But
пусть
we
он
have
скажет,
to talk.
ищу туда на пропитание.
I didn't know when I would see you next.
Он спас мне жизнь.
Look, that night, I don't know what might have happened if you hadn't
Русским
helped me.
героем спас жизнь в мире.
I could say the same to you, Lady Mira. But I came here to warn you. I was down in Fleabottom last night when I overheard a couple of Lannister guards talking about... Shh! They already know he's missing, probably dead. They're questioning people, searching for his body. It's not
Goodbye,
safe.
Please
John.
tell me you took care of it.
Of course. I told you I would. No one will know what you did. What? What is it? If we're gonna survive this, there can't be any details we've overlooked.
Всё.
What if they find his
Положение.
knife? I threw it away, and there was blood on it.
Oh no.
Слушай, ты живешь
You do
в 6
not wanna get
веке.
caught looking for
Ты
it.
можешь попросить в лабораторию кинжал
don't get in any
и
more
узнать, что это
trouble.
кровь.
And I'll
Где
watch
логика?
your back.
Это 6 век.
We're in this
Да кровь
together
ты кровь,
now.
скажешь, свинью
You saved my
заколола.
life. I don't even know your name.
It's Tom.
Thank you, Tom.
Don't thank me yet,
А
Lady
где
Mira.
Джерри?
There's still a knife out there covered
Пусть
with a
какой-то
dead
мальчик
man's blood.
маленький, брат, где Джерри?
Mira,
My lady.
really? A tryst in the bushes with that coal boy? Not to say it's wrong, but with all the lords and knights in King's Landing...
Потому что с
Oh,
посланием.
thank the gods you came along, Sarah.
Сразу меняем
That
тему.
boy. He fancies me. He'll find any excuse to talk. I just don't have the heart to drive him off.
So you misled him? I wouldn't waste the time. Come on. Marjorie expects us at the throne room. We don't want to be late.
You can tell me all about this Lord Tarwick on the way.
Well, if you really want to know. First of all, his name's Garibaldi, and he has this really funny accent. He told me the cleverest story about this festival they have where they celebrate...
And I've given the musicians a list of songs to play for Joffrey at the feast. I assume you have no problems with the Rains of Castamere?
I trust you've chosen all the standards. But just to be sure, I'll draw up a list of wedding ballads we favour in Highgarden.
Your Grace, my lady.
Which reminds me, Joffrey will require his Kingsguard close at hand during the feast. I'm afraid we'll have no room for your handmaidens.
But we...
What was that? Do you object? Is that what I heard? If you're going
Your
to
Grace.
speak out of turn, girl, you should finish what you start.
Sarah's simply in awe of your presence, Your Grace. We're happy to spend the feast wherever it pleases you.
Your happiness is not my concern. I asked your handmaiden here at the Iron Throne whom she would serve if forced to choose between yourself and the king. She was deferential to the crown then, as she is now. But words are wind. In any case, it's settled. The King's Guard will stay with Joffrey. Your handmaidens will sit elsewhere.
Of course, Your Grace. Anything for my beloved Joffrey.
Lady Marjorie, we may not see eye to eye on everything, but I hope you will at least agree with me that our handmaidens should know their place. And that place is not with my brother, Tyrion.
What did she mean by that? You and Tyrion? What you do reflects on me. If something's going on, I need to know about it.
We only shed some wine, my lady.
Drinking wine with Tyrion Lannister. Sarah, what do you know of this?
Tyrion approached us, my lady. It was his idea, not Mira's.
I don't care what your intentions were, Mira. You went to a Lannister behind my back. I've only ever tried to help you. Why are you making trouble for me?
Please, Lady Marjorie, trust me. I know what I'm doing. I've learned from the best.
I don't have the time or patience for your games, Mira. Right now, I need you both to be my handmaidens, and that's all I need you to be. Let there be no mistake. If I hear of you speaking so much as a word to Tyrion Lannister again, you can go home to your family.
I'm only trying to help my family. You would do the same for yours. Please don't send me home.
This can't happen again.
А что плохого, если отправить ее домой к семье? Вот что-то плохо. Или у нее такое хобби. Проработать всю жизнь в служанках. Хорошее занятие. Hello. Родрик Форрестер, железный холм. Да, Родрика до сих пор ничего не зажило.
Roderick, it's the White Hills. They're assembling in the courtyard.
И Родрик сейчас пойдет и всем тростью отгонит. Давай я все уложу, это мне вообще нравится этот ответ. Да, сейчас пойду им тростью надаю. А дать мне же геймплей, мне же руки чешутся. Что ж такое? И загрузка. Отлично просто.
What is this?
It's a parade of dead men if I have my way.
Он решил пожарить шашлыки.
This ends now. Get out of my sight.
Those are strong words. For a cripple who can't carry a sword.
All of you, show your respect to Griff Whitehill, fourth-born son of Lord Ludd Whitehill and commander of this garrison.
Четвертый детей. Сейчас еще выйдет такой 20-й сын Вайхела.
Swinging your prick round, lording it over my family. Now look at you, hey? Roderick the Ruined. I hardly recognize you, but the name fits, don't it? Pathetic.
Make no mistake, Griff. I'm still the Lord of Ironrat, and I run this house.
That sounds like the old Roderick, beating his chest every chance he got. I don't think he gets it.
No, my lord. I don't think he does.
Your brother Ethan didn't get it either.
You bite your tongue.
I am in charge now. And the first thing you need to know is that if I am not happy, no one is happy. So my men are taking over your Great Hall. That's where we'll quarter from now on.
What? You can't.
You'll have to go through me.
I won't have my men sleeping out in your barn in shit and filth. I wasn't fucking asking, Roderick. And what's more, you will treat my men right. I've heard what you've done, and if they're eating wormy bread, shit off the ground. I'm not here to keep them in line. I'm here to keep you in line. You think you're being clever?
If your men don't like it here, you can march them back to High Point.
Watch yourself, Roderick.
This is against the King's law. You've no right to make such demands.
I have every right. We're here under the orders of Roose Bolton, Warden of the North.
Вот это мне очень
in your
нравится.
halls. I will be in your courtyard. I will sit on your fucking council and be in your bedchambers if I bloody well please.
You can't do this, little bastard. You can't just do
We'll
whatever.
do what we were sent here to do.
You're here to keep watch on your soldiers. That's all. Don't act as if you're something more.
You aren't listening, Roderick. And that's a dangerous fucking habit for a cripple.
Now, спорить, или
me and my men will
перейдешь
take
вот
our
как
place in
бы
your hall. Unless you think you and your army can stop me. No. You know better than that. You know where we'll be.
This is outrageous.
Roderick!
Остановите.
You can't go in there.
Дайте его пустушу убьют сейчас.
Unless you want this all to end right now. Eh? I'm the only lord here. Come on.
Отвечаю, вы потом пожалеете.
Griff Whitehill. That snot's fourth-born. Parading in here like a conquering fucking hero.
It was bad enough when it was just the soldiers.
We can't live with them under our roof, soiling our house.
Выгонят они нас из своего же дома, потому что, думаю, с ними под одной крышей, это просто убийство.
Our people will break. And the way Griff Whitehill came in, that's clearly what he wants.
Whether he rides out on horseback or ends up in the ground, Griff Whitehill won't be here long. I'll see to it.
Very good, my lord.
Правильно, подсыпь ему яд в баранину. Или что они там едят. Не знаю, не жил в 6 веке. Кстати, карту перевели, чтобы сучку сделали. Мне на английском очень нравится. Волчий лес.
How do we kill a snake then? By smashing its head.
Griff isn't the head. It's his father.
Perhaps. But Griff is here. We have access to him.
And they have Ryan.
А, точно. Мы забыли про Иона. Этих правильно Медвежий остров. Медведи не все едят очень быстро.
He carved these soldiers himself.
I don't care what Gwyn Whitehill may have told you at the funeral. Who knows what horrors they're putting him through, held prisoner at High Point. You can't forsake his safety.
But we have to do something. My lord, at least give us a target to aim for.
Я же говорю, опять на Медвежий остров. Выбор, да? О, сложный выбор. Конечно, с Тириона, я думаю, можно выбрать.
We get Ryan out and bring him home. Once he's safe, he can face the Whitehills head on.
And what of Griff and his men?
Правильно, это то, что...
We can only take this occupation for so long.
We must act. And Ryan needs us. He's alone.
Конечно, пока
We are nothing if we
мы будем убивать, как это, Грифа, то он умрет с голода. Он сколько живет с голода? Месяц, наверное. Чем он там его кормит? Водой и костями. А что еще было есть именно?
But those forces mean nothing until after the marriage.
That means we have to count on Asher and Mira.
How?
Asher means to sail home from Essos with a company of hardened sellswords. But they're not bannermen. We'll need to pay them for it. Which is why Mira's part to play is just as crucial. She can get us the coin we need in King's Landing.
You don't imagine we have the luxury of waiting for them? Asher and Mira are a long way from here.
I have faith in my children.
I don't think Lord Whitehall will kindly stand by while we pull ourselves together.
We press on. It's no use waiting.
We have a plan, my lord. But we must wait for the pieces to come together. The Whitehills aren't ready for war.
It won't be long before you're able to take action yourself.
Well, one way or another there's a fight brewing, so I have much to prepare, and men to train.
My lord? My lord, there may be something we can do now. A voice from High Point, Gwyn Whitehill.
I spoke with her at the funeral.
As did I, and she's willing to meet. Away from her father's guards. I may not be your sentinel, but please consider this. It would be wise to hear what she has to say.
Arrange a meeting. What she has to say may prove useful.
I believe she can be trusted, but best use caution nonetheless.
Of course.
And I'll make sure no one else knows. For now, at least.
Good.
Handle things right with Gwyn, and she may even help us in High Point, when the time comes.
I want the dove pie served with a spoon of lemon cream. We'll have to let the kitchens know. And these flowers. They're just all wrong in the Crown lands. Mira, are you listening to me?
Lady Marjorie, good tidings to you today.
Thank you, Lord Tirion.
And you, Lady Mira, a word in private, if I may. I'll return her shortly.
Who would I be to deny Lord Tirion?
Very soon you'll be the queen, and if you're anything like the current one, you'll deny me all you like.
Давайте промолчим.
Just know that matter we discussed? A royal decree sits on my desk now. I'll have my squire Podrick see to it at the first opportunity. I thought you would want to know. Good news on a day that is already blessed.
Thank you for telling me, Lord Tirion.
Oh, one more thing. The most valuable favor is a favor unspent. Perhaps I'll call on you for a dance at the wedding feast. Enjoy the festivities.
Goodbye, Lord Tirion.
Lady Marjorie, welcome to the family, for better or worse.
Lord Tirion. If you'd only shared some wine with Tirion, why does he come to you now? What's this talk of a royal decree? You know I didn't want you talking to him. Today of all days.
Lord Tirion is helping my family, my lady.
So it may seem, but he's exceedingly cunning, Mira. Don't think you know all he's up to. House Forrester already has so few friends at court, and when this decree becomes public, you may find you have even fewer. You disappoint me, Mira.
Да.
We'll talk about this after the wedding. Sarah will help me with my gown and hair.
Стоп, какая свадьба?
Come with me, Sarah.
Опа-на. Нашего крутого. Как его тут Гара, точно.
Garrett. Easy now.
Sorry. I was just keeping at the ready.
That's good. Don't lose that. I understand your uncle paid you a visit. What did he want? Not many people pass through here. What brought him this far?
There's news that House Forrester is in trouble.
I'm sorry to hear it, but you have to leave all that behind. Especially now that you're a ranger.
Aye.
I know, you told me you weren't like any of these other men. But if you were in trouble north of the wall, is there not one of them you trust by your side? You know these men. Who do you want watching your back?
Cotter's a clever one. He could be a real help.
I'm glad you can trust your brother.
Первый раз мне дали 4 выбора.
Errol Holt of White Harbour, Corliss Wells from Stony Sept, and finally we've got more spawn of nobility joining us.
No.
Britt Warwick of House Whitehill.
It can't be.
House Whitehill.
Make sure you're not bringing
This
any
one to the
lights.
Boltons.
There'll be a hot meal in the mess hall. After that, we'll be sorting out gear at the armory.
Gary.
There'll be practice swords to
Gary,
start.
what's the matter?
Don't want anyone
You know him?
licking their balls. Come on, get moving.
Garrett. Who is he?
Oh, I know him. And that man deserves to die.
Careful. He'll soon be a man of the watch.
Snow!
Да похрен.
See these new recruits to the
Стрелу в
mesa?
глаз никто не отменял.
Don't do something you'll regret.
If it isn't the fucking pig farmer. I'm here 'cause of you. Got sent to the war for that little party I do with your family. Don't think it's over. Best watch your back.
What are you waiting for, recruit?
Talk all you like. You'll be dead before you take the black.
Careful now. Didn't end so well for you last time.
That's enough, both of you. I said move.
I'll be seeing you, farm boy.
Нравится миру.
This
Потом
isn't
имя.
fair. We were supposed to be up there. I'll never see another wedding like this. I don't know what you did with Tyrion Lannister that made Cersei want to punish you, but it never should have affected me like this.
Это не моя вина. Прости, Сара.
I'm so sorry. I had no idea any of this would happen. But what Tyrion Lannister did for me, it may have saved my family.
I hope that's true, Mira. I really do. Because you don't know how furious Marjorie is at you. When I was getting her dressed for the wedding, she was talking about who she could replace you with. I probably shouldn't have even told you. But I suppose you have a right to know.
I can handle this. She's only thinking about it, right? There's still time.
Look, you once promised to help me with Marjorie when our positions were reversed. That meant everything to me. Maybe now I'm in a position to help you. Otherwise, Marjorie's going to make you leave King's Landing. You're pushing her to it, Mira.
Thank you, Sarah. I could really use a hand right now. I don't want to do this all alone.
Don't worry. We'll figure this out. I'll beg Marjorie if I have to. I'm not letting her send you home.
Look, the pie.
Oh no! They're already serving the pie.
Oi!
We're missing everything.
I know you. You were in the gardens the other night with Damien. Before he disappeared. I have a few questions to ask you.
Ну задавай.
What were you doing there with him?
Mira, you've made a mistake.
В сторону.
7 hells. You there, girl. I need a towel or a wet cloth, something.
Lord Morgren.
You'll need to find someone else. I'm not finished
Are you
with her.
sick, man? You think I have time to bother with handmaidens? Release her, or I'll have Queen Cersei find you another job. Well, I just ruined a perfectly good shirt to come to your rescue. No need to explain what that was all about. We all have our own mischief to hide.
Why would you want to help me?
Well, I didn't do it merely for your benefit.
Then why?
Perhaps I recognize a kindred spirit. It's not every little handmaiden who can steal an ironwood decree with the crown right out from under my nose. Consider me impressed. My partners, I am afraid to say, felt rather differently about it.
That ironwood was stolen from my family. It was never yours to sell.
Spoken with strength, my lady. But still, I wonder if you're ready to play this game. Do you even understand why Tirion gave you the Ironwood deal? Because it wasn't out of the kindness of his heart.
Of course I do. Whitehall Ironwood is inferior to my family's. Always has been. The crown needs the best.
Well played. But I know you don't really believe it's that simple. He only brought you into that throne room to turn us against each other. To get the cheapest ironwood from you. He played you. Played us all. Like little toys.
I'm not so easily played, my lord.
My lady, why do you think I'm talking to you? I remember what it was like to be new to this game. You feel like you're drowning, don't you? But there's no one you can really trust. What you need, more than anything, is an ally. I could be that for you, Lady Mira. Is that something you'd be interested in?
I don't know you, my lord. I have no reason to trust you. I can do just fine on my own.
Can you? Circumstances have put us at odds. But what if we were to work together? Control the price of ironwood together? We could get very, very rich together. Or should I go back to Lord Whitehill, who has proven to be very interested in it?
Кто-то может задыхается. Ух ты. Что случилось?
What happened? Joffrey's dead!
I'm afraid it just became a very bad time to be linked to Tyrion Lannister. Tell me that you got that Ironwood decree from him before the wedding.
Oh no. He said it was waiting for me on his desk.
What a shame. Such potential. I'm afraid any chance of our alliance has become quite impossible. You understand, Lady Mira?
I can get it. I'll get it back from his chamber.
That would not be an easy task, especially now. But if it were to disappear, perhaps we could talk again. You have a good head for business, Lady Mira. It'd be terribly disappointing to see it on the end of a pike.
It's locked. I'm not getting in this way.
Tom!
What in seven hells do you think you're doing up here? What are you thinking? You've got to leave. Now. You don't know how dangerous this is.
Tom, I'm in trouble. There's something inside I need to get. If I don't, it's going to be a nightmare.
Damn it. Whatever trouble you're in could be trouble for me too.
So what do we do?
I have an idea. The terrace.
The what?
I could maybe climb across the roof and drop down onto the outside terrace. It's just... I don't know, Mira. Is whatever's in there really worth risking my life for? It's not just kings who die stupidly round here.
Tom, I really need your help here. I can't do this alone. Just be careful.
Wait here. I'll be at the door before you know it.
Just what do you think you're doing here? You shouldn't be anywhere near this place. Don't you know the imp has murdered the king?
I work for Lady Marjorie. Queen Marjorie. She asked me to wait here.
Somehow I find that hard to believe. I'm not going to ask you again. Damn it all. Oi! Whoever's in there, I command you to open this door at once, in the name of the king! You don't move.
Хорошо.
Tom, it's me. Hurry!
Gods, that was close. I almost didn't make it back down here. Some tiles on the roof came loose. Almost lost my footing.
Tom, we have to hurry. I'm looking for a piece of paper. A royal decree.
Well, go on. That Lannister guard could be back with help any second. I'll keep watch outside the door.
Tom!
You can do this.
Так, стол, на столе. Блять, а ты пошла?
He said that it would be on his desk.
Так, наверное, в ящике, открывай быстрее. Так, сразу нашла, конечно.
It's the bill for the wedding. This is more money than I could spend in a lifetime.
Ах, сундучок, давай.
Tyrion's strongbox. Oh, it must be in here.
I think the Lannister guard is back.
Oh no, it's the other one.
Damn it, hide! I'll find a way to distract them.
Shit. Прятаться, давай-ка. Я не знаю.
I'm telling you, I heard someone in here.
Search the place. We'll find them. And after, now that we've got the imp's keys, we can have a little look inside his lockboxes, eh?
Aye.
Help! Fire!
What the hell? Damn it! Come on!
You did it. How?
I lit a tapestry on fire down the hall. I bought you a minute, maybe two.
Oh, thank you.
Did you find it?
Oh, I think it has to be in here. It has to be.
Да. Давайте вот ключ. Твой?
No.
Just hurry.
Второй.
Oh.
Come on.
It worked. Is this? Oh, thank the gods. Oh, I found it.
Finally. Let's go.
If I catch the bastard who, I'll wring their bloody neck.
Окей.
We're not far now.
Я совершенно
White
развернул.
may already be there.
Ну, мы так будем сейчас заканчивать. Я думаю, мы довольно-таки сделали много подвигов в этой части. Просто все пропало. Здесь была такая красивая надпись. Ладно, можно без нее закончить. На этом пока что все. Удачи вам, ребята. И пока. Всем пока.
And Gwyn,